Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome if you're new. I'm going to share with you guys another fat loss tip on Fat Loss Friday. I'm tired of failing on my diet. It's just been up and down, up and down. This reprogramming thing, it is it for me. I'm getting my mind right. I knew that eventually I would get there because I was not going to give up. All right, so one of the biggest things when it comes to losing weight and burning fat is to eat before you actually get hungry, because a lot of times we confuse hunger and cravings. So cravings are going to be something that's more like food specific. So if you want something sweet, if you want something salty, if you definitely have to have a pepperoni pizza or whatever the case is, if it's a specific food, that's a craving. Hunger is going to be more physical. So it's going to be like, you can feel it in your stomach. It's like a physical feeling. You feel the hunger. So what you want to do is before you start getting those cravings, before you start wanting those specific foods, you want to eat about 1 to 2 hours before you typically get those cravings. So the reason why you're having those cravings is usually for about 2 reasons. One, you're either letting too much time go by between your meals, and so your blood sugar is going to drop, and when it drops low like that, your body's always going to be in self-preservation mode, so it's always going to want to feed itself. So when your blood sugar drops that low, it's going to be like, okay, give me all the carbs, give me all the sugar, because I need to get my blood sugar back up. And then by the time it triggers your brain that your blood sugar is back up, you eat so many carbs and so much sugar that it just begins the cycle, and your blood sugar spikes again, and then it drops back down, and then it spikes again. The other reason why it could be doing that is because if you eat too much sugar or too many carbs in one sitting, it's going to spike your blood sugar, which means it's going to drop really low after that. So they're both the same thing. They both work together, and you want to keep your blood sugars level throughout the day. That's the key to staying away from the cravings. Also, what you want to do is make sure you're eating every 3 to 4 hours. You want to have about 20 to 25 grams of protein for most of us, for most females. Males is going to be a little bit different because depending on how much you weigh. For protein, I always go by the rule of going for 1 gram of protein per your goal body weight. So if you want to weigh 130 pounds, you're going to want to try and get in 130 grams of protein, and you're going to want to spread those out throughout the day. So what you want to do is watch your ratios. So if you have like 10 grams of protein, you want to have about 10 grams of carbs with that or less. And the reason why protein is so important is because it keeps us full. And then if you have, let's say you have 30 grams, or let's say you have 100 grams of carbohydrates in a meal, and then only 20 grams of protein. You're still getting your 20 grams of protein in, but you're having your ratio, your carbs to protein ratio is so big, you have so much carbs that what the protein does is it kind of dilutes the carbs and keeps your body keeps you from spiking that blood sugar. So you want to have a good ratio, that way you keep your blood sugar from spiking. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tip. I hope it helped you guys, and I'll see you guys next time.